Well, now Peter Lyons, co-chair of the World Car of the Year award at the end of another season. This is like the final of the World Cup for you, huh?
Well, I'm glad you say that sort of thing. That would be good if it was that. But yeah, the World Car Awards are now the #1 awards program in the world in terms of media reach. So we're proud of that. Today was a surprising result for many. I'd actually gone around the gathering earlier on in the day, and found out that a lot of journalists and media there were leaning towards the Mazda 3 winning, and the Corvette winning.
Actually, yesterday during the presentation for Mazda, Jim Sullivan almost like said something like, tomorrow the Mazda 3 is going to be announced, and then he kind of corrected. I don't know. I think it was like his wishful thinking.
It was.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because the thing is...
nobody knows, right?
The thing with the World Car is that no one
But it was
knows.
a big rumor. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well...
Not rumor, but like people were leaning to thinking.
Thinking because... And of course the Audi A3 did win the World Car of the Year. And it's a very good car. It deserved to win. But I think the reason that many of us thought that the Mazda would win is because it is such a well-designed car. The Skyactiv technology is being rated very highly around the world. It drives well. It's got great technology. Its packaging is great. It's got some of the best design coming out of Japan right now. And it's also very cost-effective. That's one thing that people thought would be in its favor. That the cost effectiveness of the car, plus its handling and looks, would lift it above the Audi A3 at the end of the day. But as it happened, the jurors, you included as one of our jurors, we in some way we voted for the Audi A3, and it came out on top. And congratulations to them; they did a great job.
And when there's an election, there's always a chance of a surprise. So
yeah, exactly. And I mean. That's just how it ended up. It became an all-German clean sweep. The first time this has ever happened, which is basically saying the Germans are doing a damn good job. I mean, the BMW i3 won 2 awards back-to-back, the green car and the design of the year. That was a bit of a surprise for some of us as well. We thought it might get green, but once again we thought design may go to Mazda because of what Mazda's been doing with design recently.
Exactly, and because the i3 is such a different car. I mean, it's one of those that you either like it or hate it.
Exactly. So I think, and it seems like a lot of us liked it. So it was a very entertaining and surprising and in a way shocking for some of us the result this morning. So
on the new category luxury car of the year, Mercedes-Benz, the S Class.
I think that was an expected one because the car is such a good car. It's priced well for what you're getting. It's got some of the best technology in the world. That technology is being handed down to
C-Class even.
Yeah, exactly, and that's going to be a contender, strong contender, I think, for next year. So we'll see how that goes. But I think the S-Class was a deserved winner. Yeah.
And on the final category, performance, the Porsche. That it seems to be that always they win. 3 years in a row, I believe they won.
Well, I mean, it's a great car to drive. Of course, I cannot ignore the fact that there was a bit of controversy about that car with its fires. But it's a great car to drive. The technology is amazing. It's one of the fastest cars on the planet. It handles well. It's just that small recall problem they had that they decided to replace engines.
We're hearing a lot of that lately with everybody almost. So.
And I think one. I don't know if you want to include this in your report, but one thing we have to look at in the world of journalism and world cars is accessibility.
Yeah.
We have to see whether one thing that we have to look at more strictly is how many of our jurors are actually getting access to all of these cars. Unfortunately, I must say that not as many as we hoped got access to the Corvette.
Outside the United States.
Exactly. So I
can see that.
That was one reason why. I mean, the Corvette was obviously the crowd favorite to win.
Yeah.
The emotional favorite to win. But I just don't think at the end of the day enough of
It
the
got
stock
enough
got into
exposure.
the car. Yeah.
Well, they did a bad campaign. So like politicians, sometimes happen like that.
So, we're at the same time as I'm saying, well done, Corvette, I'm saying, because you've made a great car, I'm saying, you guys got to think about getting us in the cars.
Exactly.
Yeah, so anyway.
Yeah, well, very interesting. And now the process starts again. It has started already because there we already seen a lot of 2015 cars.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, as you mentioned, the C-Class which has picked up a lot of that great technology from the S-Class, will, I think, figure very
Probably
strongly next year. Yeah,
Probably the Porsche 918 Spider, another like amazing car.
For
I was and the BMW i8,
exactly,
which I was kind of joking with the BMW people, saying maybe you can win green, design, and performance.
Yeah, wow. Why not? Yeah,
exactly. I mean, it's
possible.
It fits in three, so we'll see. So, Peter, thank you very much again for including me in the jury. It was an honor to participate.
Thank you.
And for a lot of work that you put into this. And so we started saying like this was like the final of the World Cup, and Germany won. So let's see what happened in Brazil.
Yes, yeah, it was like it wasn't a penalty shootout. I think they got 5 goals in the first half. Yeah.
So I don't know if this is going to be like a reflection of the upcoming World Cup in Brazil, but maybe Germany will win there too.
We'll see. We'll see how we go.
Thank you, Peter. Bye.
See you next year.
Thanks. Bye.
Este programa fue una producción de National Latino Broadcasting.